Hi everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us once again on Ludicrous Feed. Today is the third episode in our series on the self-powered household. Before we do so, again, I'd like to thank our loyal supporters. We're well and truly past 1,400 subscribers these days, so thank you very much for your support. If you'd like to stay up to date with our latest videos, go ahead and click on that red subscribe button. If you watched the second episode, you'll know that I asked the question, what is the most important first step in becoming a self-powered household? There was a poll with 5 options, namely installing solar panels, purchasing a battery, changing over to energy-efficient appliances, being smarter with your energy usage, such as using appliances at off-peak times, and being less wasteful, like turning off lights when they're not in use, and finally buying an electric car. So here are the results from the poll. Thank you to everyone who voted and commented on this question. We had a lot of contributions, which is fantastic to see. Of the 18 respondents, 66% or 12 people said that the most important first step in becoming a self-powered household was to be smarter with usage and reduce waste. 16% or 3 of you said to install solar panels, 2 people or 11% said to buy an electric car, and 1 person said to purchase a battery. Nobody wanted to switch over to energy-efficient appliances. Well, the responses certainly fell in line with my own thinking. I agree that the first step and the least expensive thing to do first would be to have a good look at your own energy usage and then try to be smarter with how to use your appliances. Let's have a look at a couple of comments. Paul Leach wrote, "For anyone, I believe the first step should be smart usage and waste minimization. It's the cheapest, no cost, and easiest to implement. Very true, this first step is almost cost-free and arguably can save you a large chunk of your power bill up front." Electra RC also wrote, "Totally agree. First, you must lower your consumption. LED bulbs are a great start. LED TV. Purchase a meter and monitor what your appliances are using. Great tip. Purchasing a meter is a very smart move and a great way for your whole household to get involved. Nothing like actually seeing how much you've consumed to instigate change." Conrad Fuller wrote, "I voted smart usage and reduce waste. I reckon this is the easiest and cheapest and fastest way to work towards a self-powered home. I installed a simple programmable timer on my hot water heating element circuit. I was able to shift all my hot water heating to the cheaper late night rate." Thanks for that, Conrad. Great idea moving hot water to a cheaper tariff if you haven't done so already. I want to quickly touch on the subject of switching over to energy-efficient appliances. Now, I must admit, when I posted this video and set up the poll, I thought this option would be the second most popular one after smart usage, because it was less expensive than installing solar, buying a battery, or buying an electric car. But it turns out I learned a few things from you guys who wrote in the comments section. I think Kelvin Bettridge said it best. Replacing existing products with low consumption equivalents as they fail is a good thing. A few exceptions may exist, such as fridges that may still be operating as designed but were so inefficient that updating them can result in a payback in as little as 2 years. Mark Tiller made the comment that, as for appliances, it's more economical to wait for them to die. My fridge, 454 kilowatt per annum, new similar size, 277 to 330, with possibly the exception of electric water heating. It does make sense, I guess, for them to run their course, and then when they fail, to replace accordingly with a more efficient appliance. I agree with hot water though. Best to replace them earlier before they fail for 2 reasons. There are super efficient products out there like heat pumps that can use 20% of the amount of energy of an old electric boiler. And secondly, you really don't want to be stuck after a long day's work with no hot water when your existing old heater decides to kick the bucket. Your family won't be happy either, let me assure you. Just to finish off, I'm going to run through Tesla Tom's 6 C's of smart energy usage around the home, namely cooking, cleaning, comfort, clarity, conservation, and consistency. I will expand further on each of these C's in the next episode, but until then, why don't you leave a comment below and see if you can guess at what I will talk about for each of these categories in the next episode. What do I mean by clarity? What conservation tips do you have around the house? How do you keep your family on track? How do you keep them consistent and smart with their energy usage? I'd be very interested to find out. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Hope it's a lovely day wherever you are in this world, and as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to keep up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use our promo code on screen to score $100 in supercharging credit. Happy charging!